Filipina tennis star Eala to headline 2026 Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open. Filipina tennis sensation Eala is set to headline the 2026 Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open, presented by Abu Dhabi Sports Council, marking her second appearance at the WTA 500 event and continuing her rise as the highest-ranked Filipino in tour history. The tournament will run from January 31st to February 7th, 2026, at the International Tennis Center, Zayed Sports City, bringing world-class women's tennis back to Abu Dhabi. Playing in Abu Dhabi in 2024 was such an amazing experience. The support from the Filipino fans and the incredible atmosphere really inspired me. I've been working hard and have learned so much since then, and I'm thrilled to be coming back stronger for the 2026 tournament. It's an honor to compete alongside so many top players, Eala said. Breaking records. The 20-year-old Filipina made history in 2025 with a series of breakthrough performances on the WTA Tour, including a semifinal run at the Miami Open, where she defeated 3 Grand Slam champions and becoming the first Filipino woman to reach a WTA final at Eastbourne. She also claimed her maiden WTA 125 title in Guadalajara and climbed into the WTA Top 100, now reaching a career-high ranking of number 50. Further establishing her as one of Asia's most promising young talents. The 8-day tournament, part of the Hologic WTA Tour, will run from opening qualifiers to the finals on February 7th, offering fans a showcase of elite tennis and a chance to cheer on one of the Philippines' rising sports stars. Rise of a new sun. Eala to headline the 2026 Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open. The desert has always been a place where stories are carved in gold and grit, where athletes arrive seeking transformation and leave with something brighter than trophies. In 2026, the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open is preparing for a new kind of sunrise. At the center of it stands a Filipina with fire in her eyes, a left-hander whose story already reads like the script of a dream still unfolding. Eala, at 20 years old, is set to headline the tournament. And as her name flashes on the billboards rising over Zayed Sports City, the world feels a shift, as if the court itself knows that something remarkable is about to begin. Desert lights. It is the first evening of February, and the Abu Dhabi twilight has entered that magical shade between gold and violet. The practice courts are alive with the soft thwack-thwack of racket strings, the crackle of anticipation, and the murmurs of fans already gathering hours before the evening sessions. Alex walks in quietly, no grand entourage, no booming announcement, just a calm presence, her damp hair pulled into a bun, her bag hanging diagonally across her shoulder like a warrior's sheath. But whispers follow her, like desert wind stirred awake. That's Eala, the Filipino prodigy, the rising star of Asia. She gives a small wave. A handful of Filipino expatriates, OFWs who travel by bus from Dubai, or by shared car from the far reaches of the Emirates, burst into cheers. Many work long shifts in hotels, restaurants, and hospitals, but today they saved what they could. They took leave days. They borrowed jerseys. They came because Alex carries a flag that once felt weightless in tennis arenas, but now billows with pride. Para sa Pilipinas, one fan says softly, almost to herself. Alex hears it, and smiles. The weight of becoming. If you ask Alex what it means to headline a major WTA event, she won't talk about pressure. She won't even talk about rankings or expectations. Instead, she will mention gratitude, her family, the Philippine sports community, Rafa Nadal Academy, and the endless hours she spent chasing balls under the Mediterranean sun as a teenager. But headlining is not accidental. It is earned. By 2026, the Filipina has carved out her place among the new generation of WTA contenders. Her lefty forehand has become a sharpened wave, her footwork a ballet of athletic precision, her strategic mind a chessboard in motion. Commentators often describe her game as beautifully aggressive, a blend of control and chaos, poise and audacity. Yet none of that is the heart of her magnetism. What truly sets her apart is the way she plays, as though she's carrying a nation that has long dreamed of a tennis star who could stand eye to eye with giants. She doesn't carry it as a burden, but as a bond, a promise. In interviews, she says, I play so that Filipino kids can point at the screen and say, that can be me. And in Abu Dhabi, during a press conference the day before the tournament, a journalist asks, Alex, what does it mean to be the headline name this year? She thinks for a second. It means the world is watching, she says. And I hope they enjoy the show. A city waiting for a duel. Tournament organizers feel the momentum. Ticket sales surged the moment her name appeared in promotional materials. Her matches are predicted to pack the stadium. The same energy once seen only for tennis giants now directed toward a new, younger, global constellation. But what excites the crowd most is the potential matchups. There's talk of a showdown with a reigning Grand Slam champion, a renewal of a rivalry with a fellow rising star she has already battled in junior circuits, the possibility of an electric semifinal under the lights, humid desert air, roaring fans, glittering skyline. We want the next generation showcased, the tournament director says. And Alex represents the future, fearless, international, inspiring. Practice session magic. On court 3. A mix of children and adults press against the fence to watch Alex warm up. She runs through cross-court patterns, fast feet drills, and pinpoint serves that pop like cracking glass. A ball rolls toward the sideline. A little girl in a pink tennis dress returns it shyly through the gate. Alex jogs over, catches it, and kneels to meet the child at eye level. Do you play? She asks. The girl nods vigorously. Then keep playing, Alex says. Maybe I'll see you here one day. The girl's father later posts the encounter with the caption, My daughter met the woman who made her believe in dreams. Because that is what Alex does. She competes, yes. But she also opens doors, showing that even someone from an archipelago far from tennis powerhouses can grow into a global star. The story beneath the spotlight. What people often forget is that Alex's rise was never smooth. Tennis is a lonely sport, full of airports, hotel rooms, hard decisions, and mental battles invisible to the outside world. And for a Filipina whose family spans oceans during much of the year, the sacrifices were immense. She missed birthdays, holidays, and reunions. She endured countless tournaments where she was the only Southeast Asian player, where she was asked the same questions about where she came from and whether tennis was big over there. Through it all, she kept smiling, though not because everything was easy, but because she knew she was building something larger than herself.